Oh, there we go. Crazy Indian in there first. Welcome. Let's get it in focus a bit more. That's better. Maybe we need to clean the camera. There we go. Jumbo Jet Canada, welcome back. So let's get that. You heard it here first, news again for what's going on here. So there's a lot of land here from about here right the way down to Soi Site. Oh, did you see the bit of lightning there? There might be a storm coming. So Soi Site runs up here from 3rd Road. Soi Pun is just there. Soi Pothole. Hey Long John Silver, welcome back. But all this land here is being converted. And this area here is larger, I would say, or not too dissimilar from Tree Town. So let me show you if you haven't already seen it on the other live stream I made. In my car, welcome. Welcome back. It's going to be called Excite Food Centre. But I did notice after publishing it, yeah, but not anymore, Chandler. I don't know how well you can see this. I don't have my torch with me. You can see my shadow. Hello. So this is just a very small portion of it. They call it a food centre, Excite Food Centre. But when we look over here, there's actually a mall. Or hall, beg your pardon, hall. I thought it said mall. So you've got Excite Hall, whatever that is. I don't know what these buildings are, but it's all going to be, I think, food related. I'm not sure what this is here. Maybe this is outside market area. I suspect that's what that is. And then we've got this pavilion here, which we'll see because the roof is already on over there. I'll show you that in a minute. That's already 50% built. And then you've got all these many store areas here. Oh, Chandler, don't be so pessimistic. Hey Chris, welcome. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But somebody owns the land and they're doing something with it, especially in preparation, right, for the influx of tourism. So fair play to them. This is the number if you want to pull up. Get your lease in now, because it'll be cheaper maybe than later, if it takes off, right? The noodle lady down here, she's not too happy with it, but it may have a ripple effect and support her. I did ask her last night and she was like, she's not sure. But there's certainly no room to put the fairground here anymore once this is up and running. Right, better than just using it for parking, correct. Which is what they do at the far end. Yeah, because it goes quite, to give people an idea of how far this goes back, majority of you know where Triangle Bar is, right, which is pretty much on top of Soi Buakhao, just off Soi Buakhao on Soi Pun, Soi Pothole. And because it's the Triangle Bar, it leads off down Soi Pun and Soi Excite, which is here. And yeah, there is a car park at the moment to the back here. I don't know if that will remain, I'm not sure or not, but it would be handy if there was parking, because if this is going to be a food area, food court, food mall or whatever, and I actually think this is a little bit maybe bigger than Soi, forgive me, maybe a little bit bigger than Tree Town. But they will need to sort out the parking for sure, because you've only got on street here. There's no restrictions at the moment as far as I can see. There's none of those yellow and white lines along here. But this will soon fill up, and I think it will be good for Lisa 29 bar, because she's just down there, and maybe they have already intimated maybe looking into the cost of having a stall in here. I think having something in here is a gamble, as is many things, but it has to be more calculated maybe for this area in respect of what's going to happen in the near and medium future, right? Bacon brew. Ants, how are you? Welcome back, or if it's your first time, be sure to subscribe. You can like it if you want to tell YouTube what you like. It doesn't bother me. It only bothers YouTube. Then they can recommend more of the same similar stuff. Let's see if we can get the imagery a little bit lighter. I don't know if we can. We can only try. This phone isn't very good in low light, as we know. Yeah, but they also have to speculate as well. Any good businessman speculates based on calculated decisions, etc., etc. Or maybe just, you know, many companies build stuff not caring in the world whether or not it makes them any money, because the amount it saves them in tax, because it becomes an expense, it's irrelevant whether it makes money or not. There are many places around the world that have never seen the light of day from a customer. It was purely started and built on the basis that it was a tax write-off. So anybody leasing, renting or buying the property after it being built is just a bonus. They don't care. They just know they would have to pay more if they hadn't have built it. So there's a top tip for those that have never been in business on that level. I think we're going to just sit down and shoot the shit. Because the gimbal's not that clever, we're going to maybe just sit down here and count our baht out of our purse. She's not going to get any order from me tonight, unless she can do something for 20 baht. I got mama noodle, egg and shrimp paste and whole wheat bread in the room. I'm happy, big. Sawadee Cup. Oh, they've done some work here, look. I think Family Mart or something. Sawadee Mai. The temperature actually is very lovely today. I wish the gimbal was working. I wish I'd fixed the gimbal, and we could walk for ages. There's no way I'm going to walk with holding it like I used to. Shakety shake. But we can sit down here. She's happy. We can talk a little bit. Hey Kevin, how are you? Long time no see. For a foot massage for food. There's a line. There's only certain people I can do things like that. I'll be happy to, and I will do it in the future if you remind me, for sure. I'll be more than happy to do that. How's Kevin? Good news, a little bit, Kevin. We've got the computer is kaput. They want to change the logic board. I don't know if you're following the updates. So I'm picking up the computer. I'm going to leave it in my drawer, and I have ordered a tablet PC to do the editing, and I was very surprised. Something arrived in my account yesterday I was unexpecting. Only like £24, but it all helps. And I have ordered a 10-core 10 MB RAM and 512 GB ROM Android PC tablet PC. So we're going to try and do some editing on that, because it's well overdue, and the computer can wait, gathering dust for the future, but I will repair it in the future. So that's the update on the computer that everyone has been waiting for as well. What other updates can I give you? I don't know. Yeah, thanks Kevin. Follow the white rabbit, Neo. Dole check payment. We're looking for the dole check. It's too early for the loving. We're not loving in yet. Lulu's back in the chat. Everybody reassure Lulu everything is okay. She's fretting too much. I'm just getting my tripod legs out, and then I'm going to connect you to this and then plonk you down on the table so you're not so shaking around. Dole check. Oh, I haven't heard those words for a very long time. I did sign on once. So what time? Yeah. Beg your pardon, Long John Silver. Thank you, Kevin. We've done better. It's not the best stream, but we had a good interaction just on the previous stream just then with a lovely lady. No stranger danger. She was good. We've got her telephone number, and she's been very cautious, which is good of her. She asked me for telephone number before give line. Ooh. Well, we can speak to her again. Just be friendly friends, no problem. And she's happy with that. Right, let me just get the gimbal calibrated manually a little bit. We may have to order another gimbal. I will try to repair this one. It has gone through the walls, I must say, in just the last 4 weeks. There we go. So going back to Chiri, she prefers, I think, it pronounced as if it's chili, but it's Chiri instead of Cherie. I keep calling her Cherie, but she pronounced it, and so do others, and I questioned it before, Chiri. It's almost like it's chili. But I think she's quite pet myself, but I don't know. What do I know? Cheers, wagon wheels. Poor thing. Yeah, it happens to many, especially the back legs, right? It's a shame. Especially if they're Labradors, they give way, and other dogs like that. But welcome back if you've been here before. We're just going to sit here and put the worlds to rights. I'm not going to go walk because the gimbal is not activated yet, and it'll be too shaky. So we can just hang out together. What's there? 25 of us right now. Yeah, but we can always be more well. I feel well. Earlier I was quite tired. I've never suffered from insomnia, but the last couple of weeks I have. It was a bit weird, but you know, the week has just flown by. I was just saying to Tripod Tim before, a couple of days ago, I was saying, where has the week gone? Literally the week has just gone in like that. I was thinking, oh, it's the weekend already. Okay, I need to live stream a lot over the weekend, because that's when the majority of people are free, right? And they prefer the live streams over the recordings or the replays, obviously for interaction, for those that like to interact. And before I know it, it's Friday again last week. I'm like, what the hell? Why has it flown so quickly? I am keeping busy for sure. Many things spinning around in my head. I'm plotting down on paper so much. It's absolutely ridiculous how many notes I've got. And now it's a case of organising the notes into some coherent and to put into some order, really, without feeling I am letting people down, because there's a few people I'm working with here in respect of, you know, just giving them some advice, or not working, but, you know, just saying hello and, oh, this is what I think, and yeah, I can make a quick video for you here, blah blah, no problem. And obviously there's not too much of a rush to do that just now, because we don't know when the airports are going to open. But oh my gosh, there's a lot of planning and behind the scenes stuff. You guys don't know what's happening. Even my relatives don't know what I've been having to put together behind the scenes. And we will do that maybe for the members area, I don't know. But there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we don't see of. I think like the live streams and just publishing that is 20%, maybe 40% maximum of what needs to be done to get it out there properly. But anyway, I digress. I don't want to hear about all that. I'm conscious that I'm probably 2 weeks overdue in publishing the membership site. I've not been 100% too bothered about it, to be fair, because my initial intention, of course, when I started this channel was just to record my development in learning all the aspects with regards to editing, and then publishing, producing. But there's actually 14 different roles one has to take in, if they did it correctly, publishing a video to the point of where it's received with glee, and I've also documented all those steps as well, so we've almost got an ebook there we can give away to others that are aspiring to be either better at what they do or start a YouTube channel. I am currently mentoring also somebody in Pattaya that has access to a lot of stars in Turkey and Germany and Spain, and they pretty much guarantee they will have 100,000 subscribers in just a year. Of course, there are many things that they need to understand in order for their channel not to be terminated within their first month. So we're helping them out at the moment, just giving them ideas and, you know, drip feeding them certain things to do, because you can't give too much information straight away, because it's just it can be overwhelming. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, Kevin, yeah, too right. I'm just being myself and giving you guys, you know, I by all means I take on board any ideas and take that into consideration if it's befitting of something I enjoy, because it's all about, you know, this is just my hobby and I'm bringing you along for the ride. I think somebody in the chat the other week when we were doing the chicken wings said, you know, I'm just driving the bus, you guys are coming along for the ride. If you guys have any particular interests or suggestions, you know, it would certainly be taken into consideration. Whether there's 50,000, 100,000, 1 million subscribers, the majority of it will be taken into consideration, of course. But yeah, I just the channel seems to be just growing on what it is I do, and you guys seem to enjoy it, which is good. Because I can remember when I was first publishing the videos, I didn't even speak, and then somebody said, oh no, you've got a good voice for narration and you should do more of it, and I was a bit loath to do that. And then I did a bit more, and then we did the live streams. I think we were one of the first in Thailand to do live streams, and we did 114 in a month. And I go on about that a bit, but I'm a bit taken back that we did that many with Mickey Mau Mau on the bar scenes. So that was good, and people joined and subscribed and supported the channel because they felt back then, 2-3 years ago, they thought they were with us sitting on a bar stool at the bar, which was nice. And Mickey Mau Mau, he was in contact today actually, but with regret we're not any closer to getting him here just yet. Thank you, Mr. Canada. He is tucking in. You're very observant, and I'm rambling on. Wagon wheels, you know. There's a different story here every day. You know, every time I live stream, something weird happens or something new happens. I think sometimes it's just a case of action and then see what action does happen. And sometimes we just have to wait for it, right? And sometimes we're live streaming up to 9 hours just on one live feed, and who knows, all sorts happen. And I'm open to most of it. I don't tend to avoid it, but I tend to attract the right things to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so it's good. It's all good. Yeah, absolutely, wagon wheels, for sure. But you know, not everybody is of the same mindset as you guys. It's easy to say you should have more, and I had that comment a few times in the past, and I thank you for it. But it's sometimes it's just a case of getting exposure to the right people. In all fairness, YouTube have done a great job, and they've seen the change in the last 4 to 6 weeks, and they've promoted me over 600,000 times. Can you believe it? They've given me 647,000 impressions, which means they've shown my thumbnails that many times, and they've seen the change. Even my subscribers are watching from the live, from their subscription feed, 2,061% more than previously. So, but the channel has never dipped in respect of anything. It's always risen, methodically. But yeah, for sure, in the last 6 weeks we've had a spike, and of course a lot of that is attributed to live streaming more than 2 hours a day, but live streaming 3 times a day, and at some times, 9-10 hours. And we're obviously in a different location as well, so that helps as well, because the focus is more in this area for tourism, where many people tend to party and holiday rather than Bang Saray. Not many people have not heard of Bang Saray, and yet I was there for 3 months this year already. Taffy Apple, welcome. Thank you, Lulu. Oh, thank you, Sherwin, for sharing on social media. I appreciate that. That really helps as well. YouTube love that when you share on YouTube. You share the either the channel link or the video to various places around the world on social media. They like that, and I've noticed I've even posted the videos on my friends that like the Thai Tastic Facebook page, and somebody's already done it. And there are a couple of soldiers out there that are avidly sharing my content, and I appreciate that. I know you're out there doing a lot of it. I forget the names, I will quote you one day. Oh, Kevin. Oh, you're liking it loads. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin, I appreciate that. Are you waiting for a secret phone call? No, I'm not waiting for anything. I never wait, I go get. What is it you like most, Kevin? I may have asked you before. I like to recap. I've had some lovely messages this week with Sherry, issues that she's had over the last week, and people saying what they like, and it's been really heartfelt, you know, more so than previously. Sherry was a bit reluctant for me to put that video out about. She said, "Why did you make videos sad at the end?" And I said to her, "Well, there's a couple of reasons, and one of them is connection with my audience, my customers, on a more of an emotional and deeper level, and it makes a better connection between you and I and the audience, and still to this day," I said, "Cherie, I was filming you when you looked sad on the beach, but I never asked you why you looked so sad, and I really didn't know that I think her auntie had already died." I'm so glad I really didn't know that night that she'd already died, because my British stiff upper lip would have given way. And I continued to try and have fun with her, and I think I helped her that night relax a bit and forget about what was going on back at home. But when I reviewed that footage the other day, and I was like, it reminded me, shit, something went down that night or the day before, and it really showed in her eyes, right? And we captured it on film, and I think that was important to do that. And I said, don't, you know, I understand Thai people, they want to be showing happy face all the time, even when there's problems, but be rest assured, people want to see in real life, and you will receive the opposite of what you think. She was really thinking you guys and anyone new to the channel would hate it because she looked sad. I said to her, on the contrary, you wait until you see the messages coming through, and you know, I didn't ask for anything, but you guys pulled up, and much respect. You know, I knew in my heart you guys, what's the word, had that connection. You've always said, like, where's Cherie, how is she, we haven't seen her, we want to see her again, blah blah blah. And yeah, shit went down last week. I'm not sure how quick it happened. I haven't really discussed with her, but her auntie died, unfortunately, from cancer, and I thought she went home ill, but I think she maybe died in hospital and then came home. So yeah. So I thank you all for taking the time out to, even if you just watched it, you didn't need to comment, And I did send all of your condolences on to her, and she was quite taken back by it. And she said, thank you so much. It's helped her, for sure. I think it's helped her so much this week. The funeral in Thailand lasts for 3 days as well, and it's quite arduous. She's up at 6 a.m. every day, helping with all the other ladies, making food for guests, etc. And the different things that they have to go through. And yeah, it was a good thing, and I'm sure with what I did and you guys helping me, it's helped smooth out, you know, the pain a little bit more. So anyway, I digress. I just, as I say, thank you for that. Yeah. Oh, I'm missing lots of messages, sorry. I'm talking away as I do. Yeah, Gary, no drama here, no. Okay, Kevin, yeah, so something different, simple as that, no textbook. Yeah, very much impromptu. I'm very, what do they call them, method actor, or can react to the moment in the right way most of the time, and these natural in real life encounters present themselves to us every day, and you're getting my interpretation of them. Of course, you only see through my lens. There's a lot more that I see, and I've expressed that, I think, quite emotionally a couple of times before. I'm trying to be strong and not reflect that in the channel too much, but yeah, there's a lot that you see here in the eyes of the Thais that you guys won't see unless you're here. I don't know, Daniel, should we have a walk? I've only just sat down. Yeah, on your toes. Yeah, but I don't feel as if I'm on my toes. It's all very natural for me. I think since my teens I've been able to react to the moment quite well in terms of whatever is presented to me. Yeah, I've been in sales a lot as well. Oh, the telephone number for the I didn't even notice that was there until you had to tell me about 3 times. I should go and look, right? I don't think it's that number there. I'll go and take a look for you. Hold on a minute. I've got my pad. I'll just look for my pen. Yeah, you can call me. Bad news. I've not a clue. The stickers on there are inside, and they look like standard stickers with telephone numbers on. I did press the English button inside. I picked up the receiver, it works. If I don't find out tonight, I will find out another day. Maybe they don't receive calls, I don't know. That would be funny. Live phoning. When I get my other phone, we can do that as well anyway. We'll definitely do that. I do need to get another phone. Yeah, it's the Matrix phone. We've got to be careful. Has he been eating for an hour? The food is good here. It's worth taking your time though. It's good she is happy for me to sit here as long as I want. I'm definitely not ordering anything tonight, I don't think. Let me just check. If anybody is collecting 7-Eleven stamps, I'll save them for you. For when you come over, I'll give them to you. I don't know what they're all about. Maybe I can give them as part payment for the noodle soup. No, I've only got 26 baht. I'm not ordering any noodle soup. Pasta. Free bubble gum. You funny big. So that lady's name on the last stream, her name is Sasa, S-A-S-A. So if you want to be introduced to her when you come over, I'll set it up for you. There you go. She knows the score. Bazooka gum, or no, it's a little bit before my time. I recognise that name a little bit, bazooka. I'm not 100% sure. I remember, do you remember those big, called gobstopper, where there was a little seed right in the centre, and it looked like, it took like 6 hours to suck it down to the little seed in the centre. What was it gobstopper or something like that? It was huge. It's probably about that big, right? A free condom box on the key. Oh, I don't understand that. You want to see now, one of you as a penchant for the lady cooking, right? The chef, the cook. She's got some sort of thing going on. Transfer gum. What's transfer gum? Is that where you got like transfer tattoos with bubble gum? That was a thing at one point, wasn't it? Teaching your children to wear tattoos through giving them transfers to put on their arm. You used to lick them, the back of them, put them on your arm, lick the back, and then peel it off, and you'd have this daft, I don't know, what it was made of. Corn syrup or something, tattoo. Yeah, gum with a tattoo included, that's it. How weird is that? Do you think that's why so many people are into tattoos right now? Because it's brainwashed into them from an early age. Oh yeah, the sweet cigarettes. Now I remember them as well. Yeah, they were weird, right? Like white sticks of candy. Oh my god, yeah. Bloody hell, remember that? Oh my god. Marlboro, the best a man can get. Oh no, that's Gillette. Yeah, the Marlboro man, I think he sued and eventually won. True story. I think there's a film or a documentary about that. Oh, I don't know about that, Daniel. Was that the UK or America? How times have changed. Well, the good thing is, Iberlin, which is Lisa 29's other half, Iberlin, he's reduced his 2-packet-a-day cigarettes, I think it was, he said he was smoking, down to having just 4 cigarettes a day, because he listened to me. So we did something good at Lisa 29 in the last few weeks. And he will be next week giving up completely the cigarettes. How about that? Smelly pencil rubbers. Yeah. Oh, and there were a few citrusy, fruity, smelly ones that you didn't ever want to use. You just wanted to take them out of your pencil case and smell them. Oh, yeah. I used to like that. How weird. Have you got a rubber? Have you got a rubber? Now, when you ask your mates for a rubber nowadays, you get something completely different. Yeah, they weren't called erasers then. Not in the UK, they were called rubbers. Like cigarettes in the States are called fags. Oh, fags in the UK, cigarettes in America, right? You've got 3 out of 36 points. I can't believe you remember that, Kevin. Pre-vape. Yeah. Kevin says, I got a Bazooka Joe camera. I don't know what that Bazooka Joe camera is, and got 3 out of 36 prints. Oh my god. Well, they like tattoo prints, or prints as in drawings or photographs. Yeah, shatterproof rulers, 12 inches. I know, right? But there were, I did have rulers that shattered. Yeah, I did have. They were those cheap, hard plastic ones, brittle. Right, who remembers in the UK Jamboree bags? Now I think that's 60s, 70s, but they were certainly still being sold in the 80s when they phased out in the 80s. 10p mix-up bags. The Jamboree had a little bit of a toy in it, a puzzle or something like that, and some sweets. Lulu knows Jamboree bags. They were out when she was a child. Go into the newsagents and you ask for a 10p mix-up bag. Just give them 10 pence and they put a load of sweets in a bag for you. Or those sweets that were sold by, was it the gram or not the ounce? I forget. But you go in and you go into like a Victoriana style sweet shop and you get, was it a quarter of a pound maybe, a quarter of a pound And I used to like those sweet monkey nuts, so it was proper sweet, outside fake shell, but inside there was like a real peanut. Oh, I used to like them. Some people like the blackjacks, some people like rhubarb and custard, and those aniseed twists. What were they called? I can't remember. Maybe they were called aniseed twists. The lucky bag, there we are. Flying saucers, yeah, because they had like, what were they made of? It was like almost crepe paper, even thinner than crepe paper, and they had like a sherbet inside, right? You could put them in your mouth and just let them dissolve on your tongue, or you could just tear into them. Jubs. Oh, yeah, milk bottles. Right? And they had that sort of powder on them, didn't they? Oh, this lady's pulling up with her husband again over there. So these people here, I'll zoom in. Right. You can just make out, they've just pulled up. So he's a motorbike taxi. He's finished for the night. And he's with his girlfriend or wife, and it was quite emotional when I first saw them, because I was like, God damn it, they're making a barbecue. She's stuffing sticky rice into plastic bags for people, and he's barbecuing the pork, marinated pork. By the way, it tastes lovely, and they're selling that like for $5, and I'm like, oh my God. And getting emotionally attached to desperation that these people were seeing. This is in real life stuff going on just over here. They're setting it up right now. They've obviously stored their chairs and picnic tables somewhere around the side here, and they're setting up, and there will be barbecuing pork strips. That the fella, he will make the barbecue, she will be stuffing the rice that she's already made, the sticky rice, into bags, and they're selling it for $5. And the other night off stream, I just went to him, I said to them, oh, I see you here before. She said, yes, I see you every day, we'll walk around. And I said, yeah, I said, but you sell for $5? And I never see a customer pull up. And I just asked them, how much for everything? Everything you have now, everything I want to buy. Tell me how much. And she said, $50. So I give her $50. And I buy everything. And then he reached down and had to replenish everything, because I bought everything. He had to start cooking again. They're selling everything for $5. Anyway, I can't talk about it too much. I get emotional. Yeah, space dust. What is that? The space dust that you put in your mouth and it really crackles, right? I think that's what space dust is. Sherbet and rice paper. Oh yeah, how about, was it sherbet dips? Do you remember sherbet dips? So it's like a cardboard or a tube, and I think it had a lolly in it, right, on a stick, and it was like 50%, 75% full of sherbet, and you used to lick the lolly and dip it in. Oh, they were good. They were good. That was different. Can you still get them? I don't know. Hey, Mark of the Beast, welcome back. Wagon Wheels was another one. Yeah, licorice and sherbet as well. Yeah, you can see a little bit more of what's going on over there. Excuse me. I've never suffered from insomnia before. There's obviously lots going on with Cherie's family and that, and our thoughts with her. But it started before then, and then YouTube said, "Oh, the majority of your viewers are online at weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday." And they give me the times, and I'm like, "Ooh, okay, well, let's satisfy you guys more and live stream more at the weekends." I know I've been doing a lot during the week already, previously to that, but I think my body clock just is so confused. It's like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want to go to sleep at 9 AM or do you want to go to sleep at 9 PM? Make up your mind. So I feel as if I'm on shift work. I'm on nights this weekend, and then I have to go back on days. It screws you up. Oh, red hot gobstoppers. That's the name I was looking for. Gobstoppers, yeah. I don't remember red hot gobstoppers though. Or not. I don't remember having one. I vaguely remember the name. Imagine that though, if it's too hot and it's huge, right? It's almost like 1.5 inches in diameter, and you've got that in your mouth as a 14-year-old, so to speak. Cabana chocolate bars. Oh yeah, I don't remember them. Who likes Jaffa cakes? There's something about them that exists nowhere else. Yeah, there is a copy of them in Aldi or Lidl. They're just as good. But who makes them? McVitie's Jaffa cakes. Oh, they are so light with a little bit of chocolate coating and that tangerine filling. The best bit. Never been a big fan of After Eights. I've not been a minty person. Although a few friends have told me I smelt a bit minty. Jubblies. Oh, I've heard of Jeff. Welcome. Yeah, Jubblies. I've heard of Jubblies. That's a very late 70s. You think it's I think Aldi are quite good at copying stuff. It's not far cry from the original, in fairness. It's a German company. Who knows about the story about Aldi and Lidl? Did you know it's owned by the same family, but two brothers that were together in one chain, they split up. They had a disagreement, and that's why there are two different chains that are essentially German born. Karamak. I don't know Karamak. I don't understand your statement, Wagon Wheels. 1 Aldi, that the Lidl. What does that mean? Aztecs. No, I don't remember Aztecs. Maybe as soon as I maybe see the packaging, I'll probably remember it. But right now, I don't remember Aztecs. It's vaguely, very vaguely familiar. Aztecs. I've been where the Aztecs have been, in Central America, in Belize. No, the phone booth is not ringing. I can give you a couple of numbers if you want to try, but I think they're just general stickers. Yeah, the little brother, right? They had a falling out, and he was in a position, obviously, financially to start his own. And that's how apparently it came to be. They were similar to Mars bars, but in a purple wrapper. Oh no, I don't remember that. Oh, who likes Mars bars? Oh, I think they're just too sickly. They're very filling and just ugh. I was a marathon man. Yeah, I'm into the marathon. AKA sneakers. Because I like peanuts. Oh, excuse me. Crime Gobstoppers number, I don't know. Oh, that's probably why, Daniel, I don't know about Aztec. There are a few things that have come and gone. I don't remember them all, like Quattro, that was a drink. It had 4 colours, like in a square or something, on a can of fizzy drink. I think it was like a tropical type flavour or something like that. That didn't last. I tell you what, when I was in school, in senior school, 3rd or 4th year, I forget. You know when Knickknacks came out? Knickknacks, right? Oh, it's just started to rain a little bit. I digress. Knickknacks, when the Scampi flavoured come out, it was that ridiculously strong, I was banned from even entering the English classroom if I'd already eaten them, let alone eaten them in the class. They were that strong, and they stank, absolutely stank of lemon fish. Oh, they were lovely tasting. Box of Jaffa cakes a day, oh my god. Oh, pork crackling. Even now, right, pork scratchings in the bars in the UK are very welcoming. I would be partial to a bag or two of pork scratchings. Ooh, yeah. Imagine that, deep fried skin and fat coated in salt. How good is that for you? Frozen jubblies, there we go. Are we getting hungry? What else did we enjoy? I don't remember too much about sweets. I never really had a sweet tooth, so I don't remember too much about sweets. Spangles. Oh, here we go. Spangles. Now there's a pack of sweets that were tantalising on the tongue. American hard gums. Now that was a fad as well, right? American hard gums. Bloody hell, they were hard as well. They'd pull your fillings out if you were unfortunate enough for a dentist to capitalise on getting money from the government by drilling your teeth and putting them into your face. Fucker. Curly whirlies, there we go. Oh yeah, yeah, curly whirlies. Pacers. But curly whirlies, weren't they weird? They were like in the shape of a Oh, I forget the name of it now. It'll come to me in a minute. Ice cream with a gobster. That was called shit. I used to like those as well. I know, it was in like a plastic upside down triangle. It had like creamy red sauce on the top, ice cream all the way down, and right at the bottom, yeah, it had a bubble gum. Bloody hell, what was that called? I'll tell you what, one of my favourite has just come to mind from the ice cream van that came round. It's called a knobbly bobbly. A knobbly bobbly. And it was two-tone ice with chocolate in the middle, so it's very hard because it's chocolate in the middle on the stick. And it had another coating at the top, on the top part. And it had all these like hundreds of thousands, I don't know what you call them. Or small, very small balls of candy all around. That's called a knobbly bobbly. I used to like them. Everything's much smaller now, right, Jeff? Mouth breaker, yeah. Toblerone ruined the roof of your mouth. There was an art to eating them, and I'm not sure what it was. Zoom, I don't know. A lollygobble chop bomb. A lollygobble chop bomb. And there was something very similar to a knobbly bobbly from the ice cream van, and I forget what that one was called. It wasn't as good, and it had a red centre in the middle instead of a solid chocolate. I forget what that one was called. I always used to go for that one if the knobbly bobbly wasn't available. But I don't recognise Zoom. Anyone remember a Popeye? No, what was a Popeye? I don't remember that. And then these, in the 80s as well, they started experimenting, these companies that sold crisps. Like hedgehog flavour came out, and pickled onion. I don't remember pickled onion before the 80s. Then Monster Munch came out, and like all of these companies selling snacks and sweets, they always came out with full-on flavour, big sizes, and then they reduced the coating and the flavours and the size. And then they would say, surprise, now we're making king size. And it's like, no, you're just reverting back to what you did before, but you just reduced it. And I digress. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about... Yeah, Monster Munch came out. Pickled onion came out. Walker's Crisps took over Golden Wonder. Golden Wonder was my go-to crisp packet because I loved sausage and onion. Can you still get sausage and onion Golden Wonder crisp? But Walker's are far taken over Golden Wonder. You never really see Golden Wonder anymore, I don't think. But that was like... That was the brand, the go-to brand. I don't even remember any other brands except for Golden Wonder. Now, of course, there's Lay's in the States, L-A-Y-S. And I must say, they are very, very good brand. Very good brand. They're over here, very big in Thailand. And the ladies love it. If the ladies don't care too much about their waist and they like a snack, they will always pick up a bag of Lay's, and I must say they are a very good quality in the States that I think they would call them potato chips, but in the UK it's called crisps. Yeah, an ice cream cornet, Jeff, with a lolly stuck in the top, right? Popettes, oh yeah, I can visualise them straight away. They were in a rectangular shaped carton, and you flicked up the corner and they were like chocolate coated something, like peanuts or raisins, right? Popettes, oh my god. No, Lulu, I didn't eat them more to get out of English. I think English was one of the classes I quite enjoyed. What's that, Kevin? Go Dama, they got small. I don't know Kenny Bag of Tudor. Smith's Crisps. Oh, now we're going back. So Smith's Crisps, for those people that don't know in the chat, Smith's Crisps came out with this very, very, very plain, crispy crisps stroke potato chips. And inside the bag you would have a little sachet, a small blue sachet of salt. So you could make them as salty as you wish. They were Smith's Crisps, am I wrong? Or am I right? That's right, Jeff. Salt and Shake. Oh, they're based in Croydon, Jeff. Oh. Cider lollies. Oh, yeah, the cider lollies. Oh, I used to like them as well. Maybe that's where my penchant for cider came from. I was brainwashed from an early age by the cider lollies. Yeah, I loved them. Oh, they're still available. Oh my god, cider lollies. And then there was this lolly, and they sold themselves as if it was like pure fruit juice, and they were very refreshing and very fruity and tasty. They were orange, and I can't, were they called Juicy Fruit, or was that the name of the Wrigley's chewing gum? I remember Juicy Fruit as the Wrigley's chewing gum. You got pissed on too. I don't think there were any alcohol in them, but whatever the mind can conceive, the body can achieve. You self-hypnosised yourself into thinking that they were alcoholic lollies, and you got Mau Mau. Oh, I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm sorry, I'm yawning too much. Chocolate raisins. They're classic and endless. The chocolate raisins, you can never beat them. What's the difference between a raisin and a currant? Is the raisin rising? I don't know. Guys, I've got some great footage for you. I've actually made proper productions as well for the members area. We had a girlfriend experience just 2 nights ago down at the Ballyhigh Pier. We went through Walking Street. We waited for sunset to come up. On the community tab on my channel, I've put a little bit of the behind the scenes photo. She's 90% on board. We're going to be doing more stuff with her soon, but that was good. It all happened after the beach party with Lisa 29 and co. I can't remember, I think she sent me a message or I sent her a message, I forget. I said, come on, come if you want. It was raining, so I had to run from the beach quickly to 7-Eleven. And then she pulled up on a taxi motorbike. I was impressed. And I think she wanted to get to know me more. And she was open to ideas. So we walked the length of Pattaya Beach Road, all the way through Walking Street, Valley High Pier. We did a photo shoot, we took some video footage, then we walked all the way back through Walking Street again, took a few shots, some footage. Then we went to Soy Bacau and I was like totally knackered. I said, right, I'm getting a bar bus. We got on a bar bus. And by the time we got to Third Road, we said our farewells. So that's coming, and I've got 2 or 3 music videos to the footage as well, which I completed only this morning, or should I say yesterday morning. 4+ minutes per video. Screwball bubblegum, that was it, Screwball. Well done, Wagon Wheel. And I didn't ask anybody to marry me. Sometimes I would just talk to them in general and then I would suddenly say, and when you, will you marry me? I would just say it. I'll just throw it in there, see if they pick up on it. I need to do more of that. She's talking now, this lady. That's it, Screwball TT. Maybe I did ask her to marry me, I don't know. But one of the videos, I've made it to Ed Sheeran's song Perfect. She seemed to like that. I sent it to her today. It will be in the members area. And I've also got a version, which is like a cover version of Ed Sheeran's Perfect as well, published to it. It's not as in sync with the footage, but at least when I make that fully public, that one will be monetized. Orange Maid. That's true, yeah, Orange Maid. Ah, now, Lulu, do you remember? Of course you do. It was a circular shaped lolly, ice lolly, and it was in the shape of a oversized Tampax, and it was milk. It was like a milk flavoured lolly. Hey Mickey 404. Oh, Mickey 404, who are you talking about? Mini Milks, there we go, Wagon Wheels, God, you got a good memory. Mini Milks, that's so right. Mickey 404, what lady are you referring to? Because you made a comment asking if she was future wife. Okay, what live stream was that when you made that comment? Fab, you've got it right. That second lolly that I favoured when the Knobbly Bobbly wasn't available, it was Fab. Correct. Well done. You're doing your research. Shit, yeah. Oh my God. You're so right. Fab. I think it was like a strawberry centre on that one, and that had like rectangular knobbly bobbly bits on it. What are they called? 100,000s, 100,000s, or something like that. But knobbly bobbly had balls of candy, but Fab had the little rectangular shape. I don't remember too much about Happy Faces. Oh, the last stream. What, tonight? No. She's not wife material. Oh, I think I was just generalising if I did say something like that. I did ask her if she was looking for Falang husband or something like that. She said something on the lines of, for sure. She have to meet you first. But absolutely, yeah. She's open to. She not have boyfriend. She not have sponsor. She's quite attractive. She's 40 plus. I'm not sure how old she was. She may have said. Even in Thailand, it's not really a done thing to ask a lady her age, right? Of course, on the bar scene, anything goes. It's just everything's up in the air. But we don't do that around these parks. Chocolate eclairs. Oh, after the dentist visit. Yeah, but there's something about chocolate eclairs as well. I think they were, if I'm not mistaken, plain chocolate, right? I'm not a big fan of plain chocolate, but when it went with the toffee, it was alright, and you could... Sometimes there were two ways of eating it, right? There was like suck it and suck it and suck it to reduce the toffee, and then slowly the chocolate would seep out, or you could just go straight in there and start chewing away without making it soft first. Yeah, they were the two ways I remember about the eclairs. I don't know, wagon wheels, what you mean by white material. Donuts, yeah. Who's had a donut where it's still warm and the jam, you can microwave them? It's a bit naughty because it can be like quite dangerous, because if you heat up sugar, right, especially when it's in that type of solution, oh my god, it's like lava. You can really do yourself damage. Custard tarts. Oh, did I tell you the good news? So I had an unexpected £24 drop into my account today. I was like, hello, where did that come from? Then I realised where it came from. It's undisclosed. Anyway, added it to what was left in the account, and I thought, shit, yeah, I can get my tablet PC. So I've ordered the tablet PC. It should arrive tomorrow, maybe Saturday at the latest. So I'm well happy with that. The specs are, it's octo-core, whatever that means. It's 10 gigabyte RAM, it's 512 gigabyte ROM, it's 10,000 megawatt hours battery, which is a little bit unheard of for a tablet PC. It's 10.1 inch or 10.9, I forget. Android, and 2 gigahertz speed. I forget the rest. Oh, the resolution's good, like 2580 by 1900 or something like that. Anyway, it's at least 1080p, which is what I needed it to be. 4K would have been better. I don't know if it can do that. But now, hopefully in the next day or two, I'm in a position to start optimizing the videos, issuing you out more edited videos, as if I'm not giving enough already. But there's more coming, because I'll be in a position to reduce my workflow considerably, because at the moment I'm just using the telephone for editing, and it's a bit laborious, laborious as well. Wagon wheels, honestly. Are we still PG? So right now I use various editing software. Do you want to know what I use on my phone or my laptop? On my laptop I use Final Cut Pro X, which I think is now about $300 or £200, something like that. I forget what I paid for it. I think it was about £200 I paid for Final Cut Pro. So I use that on the Apple Mac, and fantastic. I certainly don't know 50% of it, but the videos you see on my channel, a lot of them are edited using that. On my phone I use various pieces of software, Video Leap, Prism Live Studio. I can do video editing in that, and there's at least 2 or 3 others that I use, depending on what features I want to put in the video, because not all of them do all of what each other does. So. They look even bigger in underwater wagon wheels. For those that don't know, with scuba diving you're taught that when you put water on glass, everything looks 25% bigger. That's something to bear in mind. So when you see a shark coming towards you and you think it's huge, no. It's actually a lot smaller than you think. Everything is magnified underwater with glass and water. 25 times more, 25% more. So if you, Jeff, if you want the exact names of the apps that I use on my phone, feel free to direct message me. Don't put the request in the chat. You can get hold of me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, email, webpage, and I can list you all of the apps, no problem. My mentor helped me with a lot of them. If you want to learn about videography and or YouTube live streaming or video editing on using mobile only, shout out to my mentor, one of my mentors, Dean Amin, D-E-E space Nimin, N-I-M-I-N. Great channel. You can very quickly see from his thumbnails which videos you want to watch. Shout out to Dean right now. He's stuck in Mexico. He's from originally America, but he lives in Chiang Mai in Thailand. So he went for a break, a holiday, went to Mexico, and then he got stuck there with what's going on. So he's live streaming and producing videos, etc. from Mexico right now. He's moved around a few times in Mexico. We communicate with each other every week, and he surreptitiously sometimes in his live streams give me top tips, which is good. And within the hour I've already screenshotted and put it on Twitter. Honest, genuine, he's got a sense of humour, and his brother is also a YouTuber as well, and his brother has got over 100,000 followers on YouTube. I'm not sure how many Dean Amin has. Maybe he's got, or very close to 100,000 as well. Yeah, love him to bits. Filmora. I think I've tried that one as well. Yeah. I've not tried Sony Vegas. There's quite a few out there now. You can type into YouTube Well, I'll tell you what, just go to Dean Amin's channel, and he's already done the reviews, and he updates them as well as to what the latest ones he's happy with and why. I think that's quite important when somebody does a review on them, not just tell you the pros and cons of them, but why they actually like a particular app. And I think he's done a top 5 mobile editing app review. In fact, on iOS, on Apple, they now uninstall your apps if you don't use them after a while, but your data's secure, so you can just re-download when you use the app. I've got apps that he suggested in the past that have uninstalled themselves because I've not used them, and then I thought, oh, what does that one do? And I have to go in to remind myself because I use so many different programs. Fortunately, I'm very quick on picking up how these work, and he does elaborate on how easy it is to use some of these apps, which I think is also important because you don't want really to be messing about too long with trying to understand how it works. There's something in recent years called UX, which is user experience, and it's very important. When I first started teaching people in my teens how to do stuff and how to use stuff when computers first came into the office environment, etc., user experience was important for me to include that in my teachings because you have to anticipate what the user at any level might experience and incorporate that into your teachings and or instructions on how to conduct certain tasks. Oh, you can't see the phone, Jeff? Yeah, you don't need to spend any money at all. Absolutely, Jeff, you don't. I'm a sucker after a few glasses of red wine and I see something I like, and when I'm in that mood where I need to learn something badly, because I am always wanting to learn every single day, but if there's a point in my life where it's like, shit, yeah, I want to really learn this, that turns me on, that's when I spent, it was 2 weeks free trial for Final Cut Pro, and then they charged me after 2 weeks £200 or $200, I forget. Right, I need to get an understanding much more of this, and it's lifetime upgrade for free, blah blah blah. So yeah, I just kept with it, and I was enjoying it, just messing about with it. But there are many free pieces of software out there, even iMovie. So if you're on an Apple computer, iMovie comes as standard with the computer or laptop, and that's quite good. That's good enough to get stuff out there. The stuff on my channel I've produced with iMovie, and it's also available on your phone. Yeah. So if you're ever stuck for the PC side of things, just do a search on YouTube. Just search for what is the best video editing software for a PC that's free, and you'll get a load of results. Then you can search. One thing I have noticed, it can be quite random in which they give you the search results. So click on filter or sort, and click by the last month, the last 3 months, or the last year, so you get more up to date. Sometimes you can be looking and watching a video and be quite enamored about it, but it's 6 years old and the software may not even exist anymore. 3D animation, really. Yeah, you've got to enjoy it, right? And if you lose interest, then it just becomes a laborious job if you're being paid for it, or a dead hobby. That's it. Scrap it. I bet there's a lot of good software out there for 3D rendering, and there's some great stuff out there. Well, look at all the animation movies that are out in the last 10-15 years. It's like, wow. Is it called Pixar? Look at them. They're at the top of their game, right? Yeah, Jeff, that's right. It can be. Everybody's got a different level of understanding as well, of course, but it needs to be. It's got to be really good for somebody. If it's complicated, it needs to be really good in order for somebody to stick at it, to see not the potential, because they're already there, but to see the results of their labour, right? I've never heard of 3D Studio Max. Oh, we're going to go soon, guys. I'm yawning, I'm sorry. Cheers, Kevin, for your support tonight. I'll be accessing that maybe on the 21st, 26th of next month, after YouTube take their little bit out of it from the old super chats. So we've got a lot of things planned. We've got Brian Jacks, that's planned for next week. We've got the Hideaway guest house rooms being reviewed in a way in which rooms have never been reviewed ever before by anybody in the world. So we're doing something different there. I'm investing some money for some items, let's just call them items, before we do the review on that. We've got, all I will say is the title of the video will be Thai Tastic Short Time CSI Room Review. That's all I'm going to say about that. Don't even ask questions about that. But I've got 99% of the stuff I need for that. We've also got Kolan. We may also have Koh-Samet as well on the cards. I've not put this out to anybody here in the chat before in terms of putting together a funding. I'm just giving you the ideas, and if you want to contribute to them, great. Obviously there will be a cost related to all of them, but I've invested already, I think, about 50 to 80% and committed funds to it. I don't know how I've done it, but there are certain strings I've had to pull in order to reduce my costs. So I'm negotiating with those that are helping me make the videos on the basis that anything that comes in, because some of these are going to be live streamed as well. They're not going to be a produced video. They're going to be live streamed in a way that you've never seen live streamed before as well. But definitely, I haven't got a date yet. I'm not sure what date it is next week, but we're going to have a date with Brian Jacks, and we're going to have a live stream interview with Brian Jacks. So if you're a fan, or if you're just intrigued, who is he, blah blah, I will do a promo video get as much exposure for him as possible, and then we'll be doing a live stream review of his rooms and a live stream of an interview with him, which he's never ever done before, only in person at his book signing. So it will be a YouTube first and a YouTube first for Brian Jacks as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So that gives you a bit more insight of what's been in the planning. Cheers, Jeff, for your super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Jeff, Koh Samet's great, right? It definitely has something different to offer, and different laid-back, not laid-back attitude. Oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? Anyway, it's different from Koh Lan. And yeah, it has a different ambience about it. But yeah, thank you, Jeff, for your £5 contribution. Appreciate it. Wagon wheels. I don't know. I know that in terms of the wake outside of his family, which obviously is come and gone, his official wake has come and gone, but I know Andy from the Hideaway Bar will be doing something for him when I think all this is blown over. And he said it was something that Kev would want, and he's going to be he did say on my live stream, I think the other week, right, he said he was going to do something, but there's no date for that yet. No date. Yeah, cheers, Jeff. I will have a couple on you. Thank you. So this restaurant, Gaza, it's like a street noodle place. So here we have Third Road, and here we have Soi Excite. Now Soi Excite leads you to Soi Shaya Pun, Soi Pothal. It's literally less than 5 minutes walk up here. And then when you obviously get onto Soi Shaya Pun, Soi Buakhao is adjacent, right? So you're literally less than 5 minutes from Soi Buakhao here, 2 minutes walk. And we're on the corner of Soi Excite and Third Road. Oh, you prefer it to Koh Chang? Yeah, I've not been to Koh Chang. Yeah, a lady will be coming, Jeff, for sure. I'm not sure what girlfriend will be coming. There's at least 3 ladies that want to come, for sure. I have to flip a coin, maybe. I'm not familiar with King's Club. The Kenny Everett video show. It's all done in the best possible taste. We miss Kevin and Kenny Everett. We miss him so much. Yeah, he was one of the first to succumb as a celebrity to AIDS, right? Okay, we're going to go walk to the Full Love In sign, and that's when we're going to say our goodbyes. And I know the numbers are creeping up on the amount of people watching, and I thank you for that. I don't even know what the time is. Does anybody know what the time is in Thailand right now? He did come out, that's right. He was funny as hell. Like Benny Hill. Hammer time. Yeah, we did hammer time on the beach, didn't we? The beach party. Our impromptu beach party. I just pulled up at Lisa 29 that night, and they were like, oh no, we have no customer all day long, so we're closing early, 9 o'clock or whatever it was, 8:30, 9 o'clock. We go to beach, do you want to come? Yeah, I can come, yeah, that'd be good, thank you so much for inviting me. And then they asked me to drive them there, so I drove their 4x4. I haven't driven for ages. I drove their vehicle and them to the beach. Big old Nissan Navara or whatever it's called, diesel. And the next soy down, by the way, just out of interest, is 21.2. I think that one's a dead end. The stranger that snogged me that night, she lives down there. She now works, where does she work? She doesn't work in Soyamoto anymore. She works in Tree Town. Is it Tree Town? I forget. I keep wanting to call it Tree House, but it's not. It's Tree Town, isn't it? Oh yeah, King's Club. There we are, there's King's Club. Yeah. I saw them all emptying out of there yesterday, actually. They had about 12 ladies falling out of there last night. Yeah. I've never been in there. There are a few of these little clubs dotted around, right? I think this King's Club is very much geared towards like Japanese karaoke style club, because it had a lot of Japanese writing on the front, or Chinese, I think Japanese, I don't know. Ah, Bliss. Wearing nylon buffering. I don't know what you mean, wagon wheels wearing nylon. I'm not wearing nylon. I prefer silk. This is a tomboy club that's still open, by the way, but you wouldn't know it, but you can hear it. It's called Talk 99. And what happens is, down here on Soi Bangkok 10, quite regularly, almost like clockwork, every week the police will have a proper roadblock down there with fast motorbikes, pickup trucks to take away your vehicle, etc. And they usually start at 3:30, 4 o'clock, and these club places here, they tend to chuck out at 3, 4 a.m. If you think everything closed at 12 in Pattaya, oh no siree. I know many places that are open, sometimes 24 hours, serving everything. Really, it's 4:40 a.m. already, Lulu. No, I did not realise that. Well, I'm going to go back to my room. I'm going to have some mama noodle and egg. Maybe a little bit of whole wheat. I'm a little bit peckish now. I've had 4 slices of bread in 24 hours and I'm feeling good. Even the massage ladies came up to me twice tonight and said, "Oh, you look very good. You losing weight, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. But I've not weighed in. I need to weigh in this week. It's well overdue by about a month. I need to do a weigh-in." But they were all giving me the thumbs up. I think I'm becoming handsome man, big, I don't know. But I said Lisa 29 many times. Many massage lady, come. It's a good tactic, gentlemen, if you want to build rapport with the locals, is to keep going to a certain place regularly, and the ladies will get to know you better and pull up outside of the realm of the typical bar girl. How long are you in Thailand for? Where are you from? How much inside your bank account? Top tip, massage ladies. Yeah, Gaza, it can be, but central Pattaya are not 24 hours. You have to come a soy or two outside of the main areas for sure. Right now anyway. Yeah, wagon wheels, that's correct. Surprise, surprise. You can start saying your goodbyes now. We're going to end it here. But Lisa 29. I didn't realise it was that late. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll get to sleep about, I don't know. Cherie will be arriving if she hasn't already arrived. Now she arrives. She got on the bus at 9:35 this evening, and it takes about 9 hours. Yeah, so it won't be long. I didn't know Brown Hands was blocked, but yeah, if he can answer why he was blocked, maybe then we can, but I don't know why he's blocked. So I'll have a look. I wondered where he got to. You know, warning shots happen before blockages. So what's the score there? So good night everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Take care. I love you long. And hell yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, and then maybe we'll see you with Cherie. That's how we need to pronounce it. Cherie. It's not Cherie. It's not my Cherie. It's Cherie, as in chili, but with an R. Yeah, good stuff. Subscribe, whatever else it is you do, blah 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 blah. Share the shit out of it, and I thank you so much, everything, everybody. Love you long.